Tony Chase was born in the Third Ward neighborhood of Houston into a family where education was paramount. His parents, John and Drucy Chase, had recently moved from Austin, where John Chase was the first black graduate of the University of Texas at Austin. He was ordered to be admitted to the University of Texas by the U.S. Supreme Court a few years earlier. He was thus the first member of Tony's family to graduate from college. Tony was close to his brother and sister growing up.
One thing I'd have to say about my childhood, looking back on it, I didn't understand this at the time, but everyone was black. I grew up in a black neighborhood and went to all black schools and went to a black church and was in an all black Boy Scout troop. So everybody was black, but I didn't, of course, understand that really at the time. It was more of a segregated world at that time as well. But it was really wonderful in the sense that the neighborhood I grew up in was one where it was a village.
Tony attended public schools in the Houston Independent School District, where his mother also taught for 20 years, until he was selected through a nationwide search to integrate elite boarding schools.
My first big accomplishment, I think, in my life really, was becoming an Eagle Scout. It meant a lot to me then. It still means a lot to me today.
Immediately after becoming an Eagle Scout, Tony entered the Episcopal High School in Alexandria, Virginia. Active in high school, Tony was senior monitor, editor-in-chief of the yearbook, 3-year varsity letterman in football and lacrosse, and was on the honor roll all 4 years. His hard work paid off, and he was admitted to Harvard College. At Harvard, he continued playing football and served as a student director of Harvard's Kennedy Institute of Politics. Majoring in economics and political science, he also worked on the college radio station and spent summers nurturing his newfound interest in politics by working in Washington for U.S. Senator Lloyd Bentsen and Congresswoman Barbara Jordan. He graduated from Harvard with honors. He was one of 10 students admitted to both Harvard Law School and Harvard Business School to study simultaneously for a law degree and an MBA. He graduated with both degrees in 1981. Tony was trained as a lawyer and investment banker in Los Angeles and New York. Since returning to Houston from Wall Street in 1990, he has founded 3 successful companies, is a tenured professor of law at the University of Houston Law Center, served on many corporate and community boards, received numerous awards, and has been a committed husband to Dr. Dina Chase, a professor at Rice University, and father to Jordan. A humble man, Tony's advice is,
never stop. Certainly for students and younger folks, I really do think I'm a good example of somebody who's not quite as good as a lot of people at doing certain things, but that you can do it anyway. And the goal, I think, for those blessed ones of us is happiness. You know, not wealth, not things, but really happiness. And I think that's what the good attitude is key to.